And how are you feeling today?
I'm great.
Yeah, so this is the first time you have been to Singapore, am I right?
Very first time in Singapore.
So how do you feel so far?
I feel great so far. I mean, other than the weather's kind of gloomy, but I mean, I had a warm welcome at the airport last night, and it was just, mind-blowing, and I didn't expect it, so I'm really looking forward to tonight.
I understand that you received quite a number of gifts as well.
Yes, I have a lot of flowers, a lot of junk food. So last time in the hotel room, I was eating cupcakes and chips and stuff, so.
Now, of course, this is also the first ever concert that you're holding right here in Singapore.
Correct.
So just give us a little preview of what are things to come. What can fans expect at your concert tonight?
It's pretty much like every other performer, I guess. I just want people to know my music out here in Singapore. I know I do have a few followers out here and fans that live out in Singapore, and I felt bad in the past because even when I was doing Fly to the Sky and the group thing, I wanted to come out here and perform for you guys. We always end up going to Japan, Thailand, or China, but this is my first time in Singapore, so I just hope that everybody appreciates my music, and most of all, most importantly, has a good time with me. And yeah, that's what I'm here for. That's why it's called Up Close and Personal, because I want to get to know you guys, and you guys get to know me as well. Actually, the day before I came here, I was supposed to record a single for a new gospel album with a bunch of other K-pop stars. Not Third Wave. I don't know they haven't decided on the name of the gospel group compilation yet, but there's like artists like, I don't know if you know Lee Jae-hoon, used to be in a K-pop group called Cool.
Yes.
Also maybe Lee-jung and Lin and myself, we're gonna do an actual Christian album to help, children around the world for all the proceeds and, everything that we make from that album. We're still in the midst of talking about it right now because most of the album is going to be sang in Korean. And I know I'm going to have the English solo song on that album. That's the only thing I know right now as of, what's been confirmed. Funny thing is, I'm basically just going to be one of the ensemble, but I sing the main Korean song, of course, with Heather Park. So Heather Park, she and I are going to do a duet. She's going to sing her lines in English, and mine will be in Korean. And pretty much it's like a fantasy musical where I think it's 2 or 3 main characters. They kind of travel the world in like a fantasy world, and they go on a train and go to all these different countries. And out of the countries, Korea was selected. So for the Korean, I guess, representative vocalists, it's me and Heather Park doing a duet. And I don't know the exact storylines. I haven't read the whole script yet. I only read the vocal lyrics for the songs. Basically, we're looking for this master, Ching Hai, who is going to pretty much help us out in the musical. I'm not sure what he's helping us out in, because I don't know the whole story yet. And also, right after Singapore, I'll be going to LA and to rehearse. It's a mandatory rehearsal for 2 weeks, and then the show's on the 27th of October. And I'll be working with people like John Cicada, Jody Watley, and then the choreographer, he's choreographed stuff for Michael Jackson and Madonna, so I'm really looking forward to it. So it's something very international, global, and huge for me. Well, the previous one in Rent was actually more nerve-wracking for me because it was my first musical ever. So it was difficult because I had to memorize the whole script front and back, pretty much all in Korean, and then learn all the songs in Korean. Add more parts, more dialogue, more responsibility, more songs. So as in with Love and Silent Tears, it's going to be more of a group effort, I guess, and for me to be able to be on a project like that. Still a big thing. Unfortunately, it's only one night, so hopefully if it gets good reviews, we can actually continue to do the show internationally, not just one night in Hollywood. Well, part 2 was supposed to come out. Part 2 was supposed to come out, but unfortunately I left my recent label. I was with Jellyfish before, and Jellyfish and I actually decided to part ways, on good terms, of course. And hopefully right now I'm in the midst of talking to a new label, and then once I settle with that, I'm going to decide to do Reborn Part 2. I'm not sure if I'm going to make a Reborn Part 2, make it an EP album, a mini album, or just call it Reborn completely and have a full-on album with like 13, 14 tracks on it. So right now I'm still in the midst of thinking about what I want to do, and hopefully the next album, you guys will love it, whether it's Reborn or not. So, to be honest, One simple word that describes me is boring. I'm a very boring person. Most people, they want to travel and party and sightsee, do all these things. Like with me, the first thing I did yesterday, we landed, went to the hotel, packed, had dinner, and went back to the hotel and just stayed in the hotel room all night. While everyone else wanted to go out, drink, party, and everything. And I don't know, for me, it's like the party life is very work related, so sometimes I just want to get away from that and just be a boring person. I love to watch movies, I love to listen to music, I love to sit in front of the TV, just watch TV, have a bowl of popcorn. Yeah, that's pretty much what, I'm just like everyone else, you know, everyone assumes just because you are a celebrity or work in the media that you have to have this fabulous star-studded life, which is not true. We all do the same things you guys do. We wake up in the morning, you know, we read the paper, we have breakfast, we hang out with friends. It's basically the same thing. It's just the difference is our work life. Our work life is our lifestyle, and because of that, I pretty much on my own time do nothing at all. Yeah.
Awesome. I think that's the side that nobody gets to see. Where everybody's
It's true, behind doors, yeah.
Yeah, when they see the variety shows, they're like, oh, Brian's dancing.
Because of that image, everyone thinks that I just stand in front of the mirror every night by myself at home with these weird goofy dances. Trust me, everything I do is very spontaneous and on the point, like right then and there. I don't actually create these dances. If I did, I'd have a problem and I should be in a hospital. Of course. Me and Juani talk about it all the time. We felt that our breakup as Fly the Skies in the past was a little too soon, even though it's been 10 years being together. And then, unfortunately, the main reason is because we did want to do our own solo career lifestyles, I guess. You know, musically, wanted to do more R&B music. Me, I wanted to do more pop and, you know, music that kids can listen to and just enjoy and have fun in the clubs and stuff like that. And Juani wasn't really into that kind of music, so we